de staldeuren open. Van de crème de la crème van het Studbook. Dit wordt weer een bijzondere rubriek nummer 2 aangeboden door...
And just once a year we get this opportunity to see all the Studbook Stallions together. We're going to continue with event 2, the next round. And let's enjoy this moment. Let's enjoy today. In the long lines, Matisse 504, a Sport Elite AAA stallion sired by Norbert 444, and the mother is a preferent mare coming from Beard 411, bred by the Derksen family and in ownership of the Van Manen brothers. He's approved in 2018, performing in dressage in the highest levels. And in 2023 he got approved on offspring. He scored a really high score, 86 in his riding test. And this horse has performed in the Grand Prix dressage. 22 star stallions in his offspring.
Matisse 504 vertrokken even beschikbaar met broeders van Manen in Ede.
And if you want to breed with this stallion, he is available at the stud Van Manen. People here are cheering for this horse. If you are watching on the live stream, I hope you can feel the atmosphere through your screen. In fact, this horse is giving me goosebumps. He seems to be an audience favorite, this Matisse 504. What a beautiful day, what a beautiful stallions.
Ladies and gentlemen, dames en heren, mesdames et messieurs, et maintenant, le champion du monde,
And we are inviting a champion in the arena. Jurre 495. The three-time champion Sport Elite AAA stallion. and a champion again in the older horses. And that gives him a 5-time championship. Bred by the Dynam family and owned by stable Chardon and the family Niemeyer. Side by Maurits 437, and the mother is a star preference prestation mare out of Jasper. And he has performed well in dressage, in the small tour, and also in the show driving. This horse is excellent in the racial type. He's very modern. And he scored 85 in show driving test. And in his offspring, the central champion mare. And Hielke and Sibren are his approved sons. Let's give it up for this 5-time champion, Jurre 495. One more round for Jurre 495.
Wat een wedstrijd achter elkaar, dames en heren. Kijk, daar nu is het gekomen.
So many impressive stallions in a row. Looking at Nana 492, a sport triple A stallion. He's been winning the Silver Bowl. He has been winning many championships. Bred by the family Jongsma in ownership of the family Bauma. Sired by Wiemer 461 out of a Starmar from Brandes 345. He got approved in 2015, scoring 88 points in driving. And his offspring is delivering excellent ABFP tests. And this horse has 16 AAA offspring. And you saw Gosse, of course, a descendant of Nane.
Next seizoen staan we op de vorm. Name 4, 9, 2. Wat een mixing. Deze mooie zaterdagmorgen van de 11e januari. Het jaar 2025 zijn we morgen geworden. Een nijver. What a day, ladies and gentlemen, what a stallion it is. Look at this, Nane 492.
Nane 492. Bert de Ruiter is already translating in English for me. He is huge, this horse.
En als u het mooi vindt, mag u het laten horen.
And of course, if you like it, let's hear you.
Ja, wat een presentatie.
Beautiful presentation.
Ludiek aangeboden door Studbook Stallions. Presentatie van de hooglijst. Hier is Marcus 491.
And we are looking at Marcus 491 AAA in this Werftalent sponsored event.
Kampioen op extreme van 2016. Kampioen jong extreme, kampioen op extreme.
He was already a reserve champion of the Stallion Show. Bred by the family Van der Werf and owned by the family Eppinga. He is sired by Maurits 437, coming from a preferent prestation mother out of Onne 376. Good in the racial type, this horse. He exceeded over 80 points in all 3 disciplines. If you want to improve the exterior of your horse, you can choose this stallion. And also character, if you want to breed with good character, choose for this stallion. If you want to breed with this horse, you can go to Stud Gaasterland.
Marcus, hier in de 9-1.
Yeah, let's give it up for Marcus 491. And can you imagine being the one running behind this horse? Very impressive are runners and presentators. And we are waiting for the presentation of Meinte 490. And you might know this. Meinte is a son of Beard 411. And this is a special moment for Beard. We would love to see him here today. We would have loved that because he would turn 25-year-old. And unfortunately, Beard 411 has left us. And the loss is very, very great. You can see the images. Beard 411 was the first Frisian horse in ownership of the Van Manen stallion. And Beard 411 was the big stallion for the Van Manen stud. He was the favorite in the stable. He was the professor, he was smart. He was a champion at the Stallion Show of 2006. And also a champion in the older stallions in 2013 and 2014 Horse of the Year. He is coming from one of the best mares, Kroonjuweel Setske. And his inheritance of Beard 411 is impressive. Okay, we're giving you the list. 2,238 descendants. Star percentage 60%, 29 model daughters, 41 preferent daughters, 20 prestation daughters, 49 crown mares, 135 star stallions, 82 sport horses, 12 sport elite descendants, and 29 triple A descendants. An applause for Beard 411. Let's put our hands together one more time for this impressive stallion. Beard 411. And we are going to look at his only approved son, Meinte 490. We are looking at Meinte 490, a Sport Elite Double A stallion from, of course, Beard 411. Baukjesee is his mother, a preferred prestation mare out of Anton 343. Meinte is bred by the family Thomassen and in ownership of family Thomassen. Performed in the small tour dressage. And his mother Baukjesee is a star breeding mare. And also the breeder of Mainz and became breeder of the year. And this horse has a lot of descendants with AAA scores. And if you want to breed with Meinte 490, you can go to the Van Manen stud. And our sponsor, Werf Talent, is putting together talent and show.
De belangrijke start in de Meinte 4-9-0.
Presented in the long lines. This Beard 11 descendant. Approved stallion Meinte 490.
Dat een rubriek aangeboden door het talent. Het eerste gedeelte, het tweede rubriek, of één te presenteren.
And in this group we have one more stallion. Jouwe 485. Sport Elite AAA.
jaar.
13 years old, bred by the family Veenstra and in ownership of the family Van Doorn and Salari. Sired by Pier 448 out of a sport preference mare coming from Volkert 353. He got approved in 2014 and he is performing in the small tour dressage. And this horse is the approved stallion, first approved stallion out of Pier 448. 87.5 points in show driving for this stallion. And if you want to breed on exterior and racial type, this horse gives you that. And the stallions Arend and Boet are descendants from this stallion Jouwe 485. And if you want to breed with this stallion, you can go to the stud De Nieuwe Heuvel. And people are getting their hands together here in the audience.
Aan de wachtrij Jouwe 485. Ja, dat waren de oudste beelden van deze Olympic.
And those were the older stallions out of event 2.
Opgeld gezet.
And these horses will not be listed.
Was na de volgende groep oudste
There will be another group in this event, so we are going to place them later.
This is the best of the world. Matthijs
Matthijs 504, Jurre 595, Nane 492, Marcus 491, and Mijnte 490. And in the back, Jouwe 485. These horses are the cherry on the cake. Take a good look at this group. This is so beautiful. These horses are dancing through the arena. They showed themselves perfectly. Our inspector Sabine Zwaga is going to talk about them but we are not going to list them right now. And as soon as we see the older stallions, we are always impressed. These horses have already proven themselves. They are worth. Most of them have AA, AAA scores. All of them have an impressive resume, so that is definitely worth an applause. Let's talk about them a little bit. After the second part of this event, we will select the horses for championship. Let's give it up for Matisse 504. Let's talk about him. Entering in Piaf, a lot of stature. A lovely cadence in his trot and a beautiful performance. Then to the iconic 5 times champion Jurre 495. Well-preserved stallion. Always performing in excellence. Especially in his second round, you could see what he has got. And then another lovely horse. So nice to have him here. Nana 492, definitely a famous one. A lot of racial type, a good leg work, evenly built. And again, you could see the front leg in his trot was so wonderful. Nana 492. And another top stallion, Marcus 491. Uphill build, a lot of racial type and a lot of feathers. And we could really see how he is moving uphill, this stallion, Marcus 491. We keep going. Beard's son, Mijnte 490. It's good to see Beard reliving in his son. A good presentation, a lot of balance in his gaits. Mijnte 490. And another top stallion, Jurre 485. Looking so healthy. A lot of racial type. Good on the legs. Very sound. A nice presentation in the long lines for this stallion. Jurre 485.
Willy van der Werf, dames en heren, aanwezig bij deze week, aangeboden door Werf Talents.
And Willy van der Werf, she's the owner of Werf Talents. She is here today.
Dit was mooi. Het was weer zo'n kippenvel moment.
Goosebumps today in this event. And we are going to watch them one more time. And if you are here, let's hear you for these beautiful stallions. Matisse 504. Jurre 495. Whatever you want. Nana 492. Good to have a son of Beard in the arena. 9-490. And the last one today in this event. First part, Jouwe 485. Later we will hear which one of these stallions will run for a championship. For the people who have just tuned in or just arrived, make sure you get a catalog. And if you're already settled, please enjoy these wonderful horses. Wow, that was beautiful. And we're moving on with a very special moment. Inviting the Bosma family into the arena. People who love the Frisian horse. On the Stallion Show, we have the habit to celebrate stallions that are older than 25, but still healthy and fit. On our schedule today was the stallion Aan 416. And of course, the stallions need to be healthy and fit. But in the preparation for today, unfortunately, he misstepped himself, so he cannot be here. But we do want to honor this stallion. Aan 416. Those are the people behind this wonderful stallion. And this stallion Aan 416 is a family tradition horse. Because his father Abe 346 turned 29 years old, and his grandfather Gillis 301 turned 25. That means this line contains sustainability, and that deserves some honor. So many descendants deserved A status or triple A status. And he has a son, Reinder 452. You will see him later. And then Ulbrand 502, his grandson, also a good descendant that can keep this line going. And out of Ulbrand we have Kanne 534, Jimte 533 and Menso 542. So this stud line will continue on. And for that, Aan 416 deserves a moment of goodbye. He couldn't be here right now, but we do want to celebrate this wonderful, sustainable stallion. Flowers for the Bosma family.
This is the moment.
This is the moment. And you can see on the screen, this is the moment for Aan 416. One moment. And Bert Ruiter is famous for asking the audience for some support.
gaan we het licht wat boven, gaan we de Billy Bospaar zo dadelijk uitslaan. En dan zet het mobieltje,
Turn on
lampje
your flashlight.
aan.
Turn on your flashlight if you are here.
Allemaal het lampje aan. Dan gaat hij weer mogen weer zien. En dan zwaaien we nog één keer voor de Billy Bospaar. Voor aan.
Let's wave
1, 6.
for this stallion and the family behind him.
Oh, en zwaaien. En het is alles. De Billy Bospaar, nogmaals, hoe is dat? We hopen, dames en heren, dat u nog vele jaren blijft staan in de stallen van de Billy Bospaar. Dank u wel. Ja, en dan gaan we naar deel 3 van uw 2 aangeboden door Bert Talent. Wat een binnenkomst. Dames en heren, gaan we naar beneden. Johannes 484.
In the long lines, we have Johannes 484. This horse is a Sport Elite AAA stallion, born and approved in 2011. Reserve champion in 2020 and 21. Bred by the family Bakker and in ownership of the family Okkema and Boot. He's a Challe 454 son coming from a preferent prestation maar out of Oepke 266. Stam 15. Got approved in 2014 and is performing in small tour dressage and the highest level of show driving and driving. He is the first approved son out of Challe 454. He scored over 80 points in all 3 disciplines. 18 sport horses, a bunch of Sport Elite horses. And he delivered some wonderful championship daughters at the central inspection. And he has 2 approved sons, one here and one in South Africa. And if you want to breed with this stallion, you can go to Stal de Mersken.
Johannes 484.
So wonderfully presented in the long lines, this stallion Johannes 484. And if you want to know more about these stallions, make sure you have your catalog ready. And right now we are looking at event 2. Event 2. Go to page 95 and from there on you can see all the stallions in this event.
Deze toer opgezet voor Fokker 478.
And there he is. Catalog number 478, Fonger, Sport Triple A, 16 years old, bred by the family Van den Ende and in ownership of the family Schaap and Eppinga. Sired by Olgert 445 out of a Starmar out of Duke 287. Stem 44. He got approved in 2013. And he's the only approved son out of Olgert 445. And you can find the double model mare in his pedigree. He has a low kinship rate, this horse, 17.34%. And he was surprisingly with high marks in his offspring. 5 crown daughters, a lot of sport descendants. And he has a approved son, Mano. If you want to breed with this horse, you can go to Stad Gaasterland in Oude Mirdum.
Fokker
16 years old, this stallion, Fonger 478. And we are getting ready for the next stallion entering the arena. Presented in the long lines.
Aan de baklijn, de
Bartele 417. Sport Triple A. Bred by the family Drost and in ownership of the family Heuker. Honor 376, coming out of a star double A mare out of Tjerk through 28. Stam 50, small tour dressage, driving Dutch Z class and also performing in show driving. This horse is great in the racial type. 84.5 score in his test for show driving. If you want to improve the exterior on your horse, choose this stallion. He delivered 8 model mares. And also he has 2 approved sons. And there are also like 4 grandsons of Bartele 472 approved. And if you want to breed with this stallion Bartele 472, you can go to the Heuker stud or the stud Nieuwe Heuvel.
Naar nummer
17 years old, Bartele 472. Ominous music. 19 years old. We are looking at Take 455, a sport double A stallion. Bred by the Van der Meer family and in ownership of the Onselen family. Sired by Jacob 302 out of a preferent prestation mare out of Oldman 317. And Take is a small tour dressage horse. And this horse has a very low kinship rate. Kinship rate is 16.89%. A lot of preferent mares in his mother line. In 2016, approved on his offspring. With a lot of sport horses. And also delivered some offspring in Hungary, this stallion. If you want to breed with Take 455, you can go to Stad de Nieuwe Heuvel. And for the people who are interested in breeding, make sure you get a catalog. And if you are into numbers, go to the back pages of the catalog. Starting from page 160, you will have all the numbers on the approved stallions. I'm just going to do one more round. And our speaker Bert Ruiter is asking everyone who is a fan of this horse to shout for him. Waiting for the next stallion in line. And we have heard this name already today. 20 years old. Reinder 452 Sport AA. Bred by the family De Boer and in ownership of the family Bosma, a son of Aan 416. And the mother is a star mare from Cirque 326. Performed in dressage, this stallion. And this family Bosma, the breeders and owners of the just rewarded stallion Aan 416. He scored over 80 points in his tests for driving and riding. A high breeding score for the descendants of this stallion. 19 of his offspring have the sport predicate. And who doesn't know his son, Ulbran? And then Ulbran, his son, is delivering grandsons in the 3 approved stallions, Kanne, Jimte and Menso. Sustainable bloodline for this stallion, Reinder 452. 20 years old. Sustainable bloodline. Reinder 452. The son of Anne 416. And I think this is going to be the last stallion in this group. Do you recognize him?
En
21 years old, Maurus 441, Sport, double A. He was the 2009 champion of this stallion show. Bred by the Meineke Twele family and in ownership of the Visser family. Chalke 397 and a Star A mare out of Christ 358. Stam 27. So many prizes in show driving, the honor class of show driving. And his children are very high in the racial type. 3 model daughters. A lot of sport elite predicates in his offspring. And Case 531 is his approved son. And also this stallion is a very sustainable horse with a lot of suppleness in his body. If you want to breed with this stallion, you can go to the stud De Nieuwe Heuvel. And if you look at the person at the other side of the long lines, this is the person who belongs with this stallion. Working together as a team for a long time. He's 21 years old. 16 years ago, the Stallion Show champion. Beautiful, sustainable stallion, this Maurus 441. And another thank you to the sponsor of this event, Van de Werf Talent. And we're going to invite all of them in. full group of approved stallions, 13 years or older. Each and every one of them with impressive resumes. And they are in the arena in order of arrival. And these older stallions will not be placed or listed, but we are going to tell something more about them. The judge Sabine Zwaga is going to talk about all these stallions, and she is going to announce which one of them is going to present themselves in the championship round. And of course, because these horses are already this good, and Sabine is telling the first horse they saw, the first horse that came in, Johannes 484, is such an impressive horse. Very youthful, well preserved, strong leg work. And in the trot, his beautiful hind leg. Johannes 484, 14 years old. He's the youngest in this group. It's really lovely to see these older stallions presented here, so healthy and so fit. Vonger never disappoints. He was stepping out because of his suppleness in the movement, especially in the movement. A lovely performance for Vonger 478. Bartele 472. His hair is almost touching the ground. A lot of expression. He's high on the legs. He has a good walk and a good trot. A good ambassador for the Frisian horse, Bartele 472. And then we go to the 19 years old Take. A lot of hair for this horse. A good front. We really loved his front leg in the trot and his rhythm in the walk. Reinder, 20 years old. We can see the gray on top of his eyes. And you have to hold his hair, otherwise it touches the ground. We'd like to see a little bit stronger back, but on this age, a very spacious walk and a beautiful trot for this stallion. And then Edwin's proud. Maurus 441. And it looks like this stallion is not aging. It's unbelievable how he is using his legs. All his brothers and sisters can take an example to this very sustainable stallion, Maurus 441. And of course, you want to know which one is going for championship. Do you have any idea? Who should we take? Ooh, exciting. Tell us, please, Sabine. From the first group, we will take with us Marcus 491. And shall we take Jurre? And then also Mathies.
Ja, Marcus, Jurre, Mathies en dan uit groep 2.
And then from group 2, we will take 2. Vonger. And then another one.
Nog één de wijs. Een keus.
Mijn collega's zijn al wat een verschijning. Johannes 484.
The first one in row, Johannes. 484.
Deze is aangeboden door Werf Talent. Deze week uitgereikt door Marije van der Werven aan de Brouwer.
And Marije van der Werf, the sponsor, is doing the ribbons. Our sponsor, Werf Talent, bringing talent together. And let's listen to the music. The firm Koopmans delivering us the music today. Vonger 478.
Dames en heren, een van de hengsten zal nu terugkomen. Dat heeft te maken met de huldiging.
And we are going to do some honoring for one of these stallions.
Van de hengst ook. Er gaan ook de mensen achter de
We're going to invite some offspring and the people behind this stallion. We are going to invite Johannes 484, becoming preferent stallion.
Onder het zadel, sportelite, de zoon van Johannes, dan spaalt iedereen mee. Hier onder het zadel met Monique van der Meij, hier in kop 2 plezier, prachtige scores.
Beautiful scores together with Monique van der Meij in the dressage. A sport predicate in driving and dressage. Champion in several classes in dressage. Dutch champion of the Frisian horses.
Hier met mooie aanspanning in de baan gekomen.
In front of the carriage, together with the son Jinte Okkema. And Barnel van de Herdershoeve, a model sport AAA mare, scoring monster scores of 95 points in their IBOB test. And that's why she has a AAA score. Marta van der Meulen is the rider. And these are descendants of the now preferent stallion Johannes 484. And there he is. A beautiful moment.
Johannes 484.
Another goosebump moment for. And with him in the arena, his offspring, his very successful offspring. And Johannes has two approved Studbook sons, Fouke 520 and Auwert 514. And another approved son, Rutger 546, we will see later on. Son of Challe 454, out of Femke van Detgem, side by Oepke 266. And of course we want to invite the breeders and owners into the arena because this is a very, very special moment.
Met de Bernal van Herdershoeve en dan de hengst Auwert 514. Ja, voorzitter, trekt naar voren, dames en heren. Vorig jaar was het al bijna zover, maar nu is het dan overduidelijk met maar liefst 1010 preferente punten. Referent Johannes 484.
1010 points for this now preferent stallion Johannes 484. The breeder family Bakker, 8 model mares, 137 star mares, a star percentage of very high, 18 sport horses and 23 AAA horses in his offspring. And there is more to come. He is only 14 years old, so there is more to come for Johannes. In 2015 he was a champion at the Central Inspection as well. And last year Johannes was Horse of the Year. Such an impressive resume. This is so beautiful.
Johannes 418 en de hele familie Okkema die staat daarbij. Natuurlijk ook de fokker. Dit is dan wie is op het moment aan.
Ja,
Age Okkema.
Ik wil op deze plaats graag alle fokkers van Johannes bedanken. Hoe jullie in zijn
Age Okkema is thanking the breeders of this stallion.
En hengst met weinig lang land. Dus ik zou zeggen, blijf gewoon met de beste hengstendekker. Dan zie je wat het resultaat is. Dank u wel.
President Johannes 484.
And Age Okkema is telling everyone to make sure you breed with the horse that suits best, and then you know what will come out of this as a result.
Daar is het plaatje wat het toe doet. Prachtig denken, Johannes 484, referent. En die mensen daarachter, Fokker Johannes Bakker.
We are celebrating the people behind this stallion, the family Bakker and Okkema, both
Ja, de nakomelingen van de heks zullen zich zo dadelijk nog één keer laten zien, want die hebben we maar kort even in beweging gezien.
And we're going to have one more look at this beautiful offspring who are with him in the arena.
Howard 514.
Howard 514.
Zoon van de Jannes Fouke 520.
Fouke 520.
Afrika.
Moved to Africa.
Die prachtige nakomelingen van de kerststation beweegt met de Jannes 484.
It's really nice to see the offspring of this preference stallion.
Ja, en dan gaan we natuurlijk een eerronde eraan vastlopen. Alles 418.
And let's do a nice lap of honor.
Dames en heren, denk dat we nog even aan staan. Want dit is een geweldig moment. Het allerhoogste.
Asking everyone in the audience to get up for this stallion. Please stand up. Let's honor Johannes 484, declared his preference certificate. This is phenomenal. Preference declaration for Johannes 484, together with his offspring in the arena.